AWP. Snacks is holding it close. Pasha now rotated in. Try and reinforce the hold from Highway. Taz falls over at the B-bomb site. Snacks is unready. And it's going to go down on the peak from Oscar. Pasha tries to rain death in from White. Box takes the first. Fades away. Bialy comes in to help. Oscar left in a 1 versus 1. Finds that first frag. Time of the essence, but Bialy clutches it out. VP, they don't answer back. Get themselves their first round. Bialy saves the AWP, carries that forward.
Rotating around. Sonny picks up 1. 2v3.
Death of Bialy there could have been the ending of this round. Looks like they're going to keep pushing on into it. Neo is the first man on the scene. Tries to get work done with the FAMAS, but he finds himself back against the wall. Somehow he takes 2. And now Chris J quickly finds this round fleeting away from him. Has to try and clutch us out on the back of the side. Takes the peek. They peek on into him. And then it's going to be Neo to cement this in with the 3K at the end. Defuse. Going to come on in. Asher picks that one up. Has the kit. Plenty of time. VP on to their second round.
Oscar's AWP is on point.
Another
flash timing.
He's fully flash dropped, so to pick that up. Now they just go charging in to be on the back of this. 2 players rotating around, and Mao's not even in a position where they necessarily have to commit. They get control of the site. The smokes now rain in. They've got the utility to section this off and just maintain control. Pasha's able to find Oscar. The bomb hasn't gone down just yet either. Neo tries to do damage up from heaven. Pasha through the smoke, just tapping away. Rops is able to get 1 more back in return. But it's a 2-on-3, perhaps a 2-on-3 that never should have been. They spot Sticko out down in mid. Pasha's the man who has been pulling his weight right now. Flashed and held back. Chris J's allowed to cross into the site with that bomb.
Molotov and nade on Bialy. Let's see if you can get that used before the end of this round. Still waiting here for Pasha to get the entry. Trying to make his way in there. Goes for the peak. Does not win the duel against Robson. Now Pasha has this 140-100. Deciding to go for the force buy here. Sees it 75 and AK. Get a little setup with not much utility. Let's see what the plan is for Mousesports now. Spreading out in the default as per usual. With that being said, same does VP. They're focusing a bit more on the B bomb side, playing a bit more aggressively. 2B to mid, and that's a double opening for Robs. Look at that! Insanity coming out of the young player.
His Snacks is rotating with the MP9, has to try and keep them off the site, which he will. He somehow has to get out of there, getting shot left and right, tries to keep them at bay, which he does succeed in doing. If you look at it, Pasha and Bialy have both rotated in, and now he's able to find some damage, but that will be all she wrote as he falls. Pasha able to take 1 back in return on his Sunny. Snacks has worked his way into the back line, does find 1 more for his troubles before Oscar comes in with a trade, but Pasha puts us into a 1v3, but Rob steps up. Now we're in the 1-on-1. Bialy has himself an AK, sneaking through CT. Robs does it, takes all 3. And that's Mouse to take a 9th round there. Robs is on fire right now. He's looked phenomenal, gets the information. There are players there, and they're
Sticko in the back, though.
They're poised perfectly to shut this down. Sticko going to go ahead and try and force the issue through. Oscar falls, and Sticko, while he's been smoked off. Now 1 smoke from Pasha reigns supreme, and now 1v4. Chris J going to fall, but Sticko able to take the first. That will be it. Just going to look to try and save here, unless Pasha gives him a foot back into this round. Takes the peak. Pasha wins the duel, and there's VP in with their 7th.
And that's what's really hard about playing CT side as a new team, is that you don't really have the timing.
They might send in some of the pistols to see if they can get anything done. But
yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure they would. Maybe if they find Snacks down in mid.
That seems to be their only opening at this point, their only way to get something out of this. Actually, Oscar does push out towards T-spawn, but I'm pretty sure he'll be... Actually, he does get 1. Pasha goes down, that's the AWP taken out, and despite this is not a good round for them, this is... Taking the AWP down is okay.
It's quickly not turned too amazing. Snacks able to
exactly
find
as I say that,
they
of course, do grab 2 frags.
But that's going to be VP in with their 11th. Nope. Now goes Sticko as well. Suddenly all these weapons are dwindling. It was looking like we could have seen 5 players saved. Now we're down to just 2. Oscar does have the AWP, but you can see Neo. And Snack. Oh, never mind. Just Neo. Hunting down Snacks. Sonny. Able to drop out Taz. Both sides doing good damage, but right now that's much worse news if you are Mousesports. The economy of VP, if we can bring that up, is looking fairly fantastic. Neo with, what, 12 grand to his name. Snacks on 7. And now Chris J, that was so incredibly close. Misses it through the smoke. Timing does not allow that one. Snacks able to drop out. Sunny now we're into the 3-on-3. Bomb ticking away. Mousesports in the retake. Double orb. Not ideal whatsoever. They're going to be very immobile heading into this one. They have no utility either to flush out these VP players. Time working against them, and this is the downside to the orbs. They have to move in so slowly, be so methodical with how they check this. Down goes Chris J, and Oscar and Sticko follow. VP, they're going to win this one out. 16-14, taking the lead in the series, 1-0. Let's not forget Risk. It was a 12-6 half. Not half, sorry, after the pistol, 12-6 at one point in time. And then VP, they pull it back, 16-14 on Cash. Heading into Overpass, they could very well win this out 2-0.
Yeah, I think this was the best chance that Mousesports could have gotten. As you mentioned, 12-6. But we do know, as we kind of reiterate time and time again, the CT side's now heading up to do the B split.
Already, frags found down over towards short. Oscar comes in from behind, drops himself to make that 3. As this round quickly turns sour for VP. Snacks is all that's left. Finds himself 1v3. Rops. Oh, it was awkward. Snacks wins that out though. Now he's into the 1v2. Has himself a smoke to try and use. Gonna start to wrap over towards short. Plenty of time here to play with. Could try go for a bit of a fake background. Maybe coming for a long flank. Oscar and Sticko just sitting on the bomb. The issue is Oscar could get peeked onto all on his lonesome here as he watches from Connector. They're going to try and double peek into it, but he spotted up the man himself. When Connector smokes this off. Tries to now jump peek over the top, doesn't spot anything. And if he goes pushing on through, Oscar and Sticko both just fixated on the smoke. No way he would survive that one.
Connector control, and with Sonny on his way to B, through Monster, this could either be the fake play or the split B, but here we go. Aggressive CTs. Neo spots him out in Connector, rotates back, sees at least one of them, knows there's more behind it. As they go back, and this could be the B push. No one is on B right now. They have so much information, so much control, but nobody on the B bomb site. Taz is spotting down, but he's the only man there. Pops picks up the first one. Bialy answers back. 4v4.
There they go, pushing on him. Bomb gets planted. Oscar somehow finds 2 there as they peek on into it. Taz hits the deck. Bialy. 1v4. Taps away. Doesn't find the frag. Oscar picks it up in with the 3K. The hat trick for him in the pistol. And that's Mouse. Once again, they get that second pistol round. They've been so good at getting these. I think they've won every single one in this semi thus far. And that's been a huge boost. So now they've got 10. They should be able to easily pull it through to it.
Now. And they have a big chance since Oscar's still on the scout. Let's see how they set up towards this one. Connector control could be their plan. They're just spreading out towards Connector and towards short A. Neo trying to get in there. AK-47 in hand. Connector control being taken by Sticko. And Neo's just pushing on forward. Will take Oscar down, overextending himself a bit. And Sticko now realizes what's going on, but eventually the refract comes in from Bialy. And that's a 2-for-1 for VP. Trying to take over the Z bomb site. Neo's already in there. Bialy coming in with the bomb. And Neo just has a perfect position. And that's surely the round for VP now. I don't think even Chris J wants to contend this. Walking away. Saving 2 rifles. And VP will bring forward. Start was off. Oscar comes in with the P250. Tries to go for the double. Will be shut down by Snacks. Actually not. Head taken off clean. And Oscar bouncing back. Triple kill from him this round. Very impressive stuff. Pasha and Bialy now alone on this VP side.
Bialy's been afforded the B-bomb site though. Pasha starts to work his way through behind. Going to start to head in through Monster. Oscar's going to spot this from heaven. Pasha just goes running in, jumps down. Falls into the lap of Bialy. Pasha's quick on the flick though. And that's Oscar. Traded out. Pasha actually going to take the duel with Rops on short, but Rops reads that perfectly. Waits to hear the plant sound, doesn't hear it, holds the angle, and Pasha walks into his crosshair. Mouse, they will take the lead into the 6. Take the angle, peeks on out, but Taz wins the duel. Sunny He's worked as well from behind, misses those shots. Keeps us in suspense, baits out the defuse, the rotate in from Taz, gets decapitated, and now Bialy, the last man left. Sonny takes the peek and he wins it out. Gets them both. Gonna try and stick the defuse here, and there should be enough time left for him.
Sonny's just, his aim is just so on point. You can see why they picked him up from Penta. Not only a smart player, but also aim-wise.
Pushing into the waiting arms of Neo, but no, that's the bomb dropped somehow. The young Estonian player finds them both. That's the bomb drop now. Oscar's rotated in, Robs is looking for a third. Snax actually hears him, his spidey senses start tingling, tries to catch him off guard, but Oscar comes in to help. Locks it down, it's a shooting gallery. Bialy next man to fall, and now Pasha. All that remains, 1v5. Just wants to try and stay alive. Carry the AWP into the next round if he can. 55 seconds after Mouse, they're going to go hunting. Look at this, Robs. Hungry for more, Sonny going to be joining him. As they all push out, look down towards Ivy. Pasha smokes it now, they come around from behind, a run boost across. Pasha saw it, but Oscar lands that frag, somehow faster on the trigger.
Oscar, as I said, so important for this team. Robs gets a nice double there, but Oscar with a triple kill in the round as well. Shuts things down. He's 12-5 right now for Mousesports, making up for the 0 frags of Stico.
Bomb is currently in Pop Dog though, and Drops is pushed all the way up. He's very far in the backline, actually just going on a little adventure into T-spawn. Bialy tries to push through. Oscar finds that frag. Taz left in a 1v2. Playing around the bomb train. Bomb's been dropped over in Pop Dog. Sonny's on a measly 9 HP. It's Rops the man on 100. Taz goes in for the quick flick. Spots Rops as well. Starts to push on up to the bomb. Rops peeks into Taz. Doesn't lead to anything. The double peek comes in. Lands up the first. And Sonny, a little bit late to the party, allows Taz to rotate off. Both these players so incredibly low on HP. Taz with 12. Sonny in with 9.
Sonny does have a kit. 2 flashbangs as well. 1 flashbang on Taz. Let's see how Taz is going to play this. You know, of course, has to be careful of every single angle at this point. Let's see. Taz will take it home. Sonny will be the man to go down. 4K for Taz. And all that jazz. Let's get into it. Double up setup on the T side, Pasha and Snax. And this is a very interesting choice because usually, if you see double ops on train, you usually see it on the CT side, not on the T side. Let's see what Snax and Pasha can do here.
Sonny's gone and taken the aggression up here towards Pop Dog. Gonna be instead changing his sights over towards A main and lying in wait. There's Snax. Just going to be holding the angle. No one coming his way just yet, but actually Chris J goes aggressive. Yeah. Snax has posted up brilliantly. And as Sonny fades away, Chris J's here alone. If he continues any further, there's going to be no one there to trade. Sonny holds back. Chris J waits. They're going to go for the old bait and switch. Molotov forces Chris J back. Bialy, in the meantime, he's found himself Oscar, and with that, they've started to wrap in through CT. Man advised away of Virtus.Pro. And Rops. The Estonian wonder child.
It might be. Sonny opens up though. It's not a B play. It's down towards Pop Dog. Oscar with another one. 4v3. Pasha takes the head off him. Evens it's all out. It's still a smoke up on Neo. Does have a kit as well. Stico at L-box. Pasha once again.
He's in with a second. He also dropped the bomb out in his sights. Now he's got full control of this. Goes in for Chris J. Pasha wins that as well. 3, gonna make it 4. Taps wide, Rops. Good night, Estonian Prince. That is gonna be VP in with their 10th. And well, they win the pistol. Now we should be looking at a 12-6 scoreline before Mouse get a bye on the board.
Pasha is red hot right now. His tapping with the USB is out of this world. On point. And once again, the old guard of VP waking up to bring them to the grand final here at ESG Tour Mykonos.
Snax gonna go charging in. He's done great damage here. Tries to lock it down, and Oscar's there to trade things back, but the smoke renders him useless. Snax has to come off huge. And on the other side, players waiting lurk, but he's gone in with a second. The Mag 7 worth its weight in gold, pushing up from behind. There's going to be another, but it's all Snax as he takes himself a third. This man is looking absolutely insane. Pasha, just up to your left. He's about to walk out in front of Sonny. Not like this, Pasha.
What?
They've walked past each other. What is going on? It's sort of madness right now. Sonny peeks in. Down goes Pasha. Bialy remains firm. has to try and get this trade. My voice could not go any higher right now. And there we go. Bialy gets himself Sunny. Rops left in a 1v3. It's down to the wire. The mishmash buy from VP could have kept them in this for another round. And Rops, the young Estonian, can't step up. Bialy finds the head, and that's VP in with a 14th. 1 round between them and taking this to overtime. That is absolutely insane right now from VP.
Last round, he was the star. He was the only one shining in the sky. And able to take out Mousesports. Round number 30. We've gone all the way, Harry. It's either going to be overtime or 16-14. Both prospects are insanely entertaining and thrilling. Push comes in inside. Taz is on the bomb site.
Yeah, Taz has to step up massively. Gets the first, goes for more, but Rops gets the trade. Oscar going to chime in with one more. Pasha and Snacks, that's all that remains. Snacks stepped up last time. Pasha's been consistently pulling his own weight, but down goes Pasha. It's all on Snacks. He's going to fall to Rops as he doubles down at the end. And Mouse, they're going to win out 16-14. VP do such a good job of almost bringing that back. And you really have to feel bad for them. It all came down to that one round, and they don't manage to do it. And I mean, that's why, you know, I mean, people are probably wondering why they wanted to replay that round, but it just goes to show you a singular round can make such a huge difference.